This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. One bus driver in Ottumwa had a hard time taking a veteran's money one day for a ride. Now, two organizations came together to create a plan that helps many people in need. Veterans now being able to ride for free on all city buses in Ottumwa. New this morning, Good Morning Heartland is on the go. KTVO's Raven Brown tells us why this plan is so special for veterans in the community.
Thanks, Ella. We're joined by Terry Bradley, the Director of Veterans Fair in Ottumwa. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. So there's been a lot of talk about veterans riding for free in Ottumwa. Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. I called Mary Kirk out at the Transit Authority and was going to buy some bus passes. And she informed me that, no, you can't have any. You can't buy any, rather. She says, I need you to come out to my office. And so I went out there, and she said, this is what this office wants to do for veterans. She says, we would like to have all veterans' wives ride for free. And she says, I need your input on what kind of bus pass we need to put together, and how many people do you think will want to ride? And I said, well, right off the top of my head, I can think of about a half a dozen, but I'm sure there's more. Mm-hmm. And she said, well, there's two different buses. There's the Parabus for the handicapped veterans that can't walk from their front door to the nearest bus stop, and then there's the regular city buses that they can ride.
Who all can ride these?
Who can ride the bus is veterans, veterans' wives, veterans' widows, and dependent children. And a dependent child is not the toddler you're thinking of. A dependent child is a person who became disabled before their 18th birthday and is the child of a veteran.
Okay, and then can you tell me a story about a veteran you know who's thankful for this new change?
Well, I can think of two, but this one in particular, this veteran, if he can't catch a ride, he walks approximately 5 miles from the west end of town to the east end of town to go to the clinic. And so now he will be able to ride the bus.
Awesome. And then how do you decide who's eligible for a pass?
Well, I have most of my veterans' discharge papers here on file, and all I have to do is ask them to come in and sign up. And it's very simple. I need their name and address and phone number. I give them a card so they can get a hold of the dispatcher, and I check on their discharge paper or DD-214 if they're truly a veteran.
Okay, and then why is this plan or cause so important to the community here and important to you?
Well, the Mary Kirk, she doesn't usually drive a bus, and she had to. One of her drivers was ill, so she drove a bus that day. She went out and picked up a veteran at the Ottumwa VA clinic. She had a hard time taking his money. She says, I just couldn't do it. So she talked to her boss, who is a veteran, and they came up with this idea.
Is there anything else you'd like to mention that people should know about this cause?
It is for veterans, wives, widows, and dependent children. Toddlers, small children, I guess it's under the age of 18, they ride the bus for free anyway. So, yeah, all you have to do is either check in with the Ottumwa VA clinic or my office, and we have tokens for now until the bus passes are made. We will give you the tokens so you can ride the bus.
Great. And then where is your office located for people who might not know?
My office is located at 118 West 3rd Street. Now, the easiest way to find it is if you know where the public library and the Knights of Columbus is, I'm directly across the street.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And then to find out more information on how veterans can ride for free, you can visit our website at ktvo.com. Reporting live in Ottumwa, Raven Brown, KTVO News. Stay with us. We'll be right back.